Welcome back guys, we finally have a waifu, the other parts are linked in the comments. Moving on to the story, the two sisters had their moment and our new girl Miso tells Mirio if Yeon-myeong is the person that saved her. She confirms that he is the one who saved her, but can't figure out why he is still touching her stomach. Miso tells Mirio that he is concentrating so it's better to leave him be until he wakes up. Moving on to Yeon-myeong, he is currently treating the cold energy as a miracle drug. The internal energy is beyond the body capacity to absorb the internal energy, but if he leave it like this the energy will naturally dissipate. Taking opportunity of this situation, Yeon-myeong thinks it's perfect for absorbing all the cold, and open up the closed meridians. While thinking one meridian is already filling with internal energy, wondering to himself how many meridians he will be able to fill once all the cold is absorbed. After absorbing all the cold, Yeon-myeong can't believe that he managed to fill 4 meridians, which is beyond his imagination. With this our boy has gained 4 times the internal energy he originally had. But it's unfortunate that his immediate achievement has decreased because all of them is currently stored in the meridians, so he has no choice but to supplement it by drinking poison. Dude thinks poison is some energy drink. Yeon-myeong takes another look to see both the girls staring at him. After taking a second look, Yeon-myeong stares at his hand and takes his hand off, getting all flustered, but our waifu assures that he doesn't need to be concerned, since Mirio explained everything to her. As she thanks our Chad, he tells her that it's his duty as the family head to take care of the family. Our father-in-law enters the scene to see one of his daughter half naked and the other assisting her. Misunderstanding the situation, turns into a healthy gorilla and starts shouting at our Chad. The girls come to the rescue, explaining to him how he saved his daughter. The next scene we see is kneeling to the ground because he was rude to his savior. Yeon-myeong explains to him that anyone in his place would have misunderstood the situation. Moving to happy gorilla, he expresses his gratitude for saving his daughters. He then proceeds to tell him that he settled in the Tang clan after falling in love with a woman who was part of the family. Unfortunately, his wife also suffered from the terminal condition and passed away. He spent all his savings searching for a cure to save his daughters, but it was all in vain, so he just can't control his emotions. From now on, if Yeon-myeong needs anything, he will always rush to his side. We all know what he wants is his daughters. Moving on to Yeon-myeong, he asks him why it's so quiet inside the trading company. Our gorilla explains that after the Tang family got weak, the Black Death Alliance took over. Since then they have rarely gone outside. Yeon-myeong tells him that they will discuss about it later. That's when he notices someone calling for him. It's out 2 girls, and would you look at our waifu. Damn, the artist did me justice this time, I can't deny. She thanks our Chad for saving her life, and this is a favor that they will never forget. Seeing her talking, our Chad gets flustered. Mirio thanks our Chad and tells him that they will repay him for sure. As our Chad leaves the scene, Miso asks Yeon-myeong if he will be alright, since he seemed bewildered, so she wonders if something went wrong while he was treating her terminal condition. Mirio isn't so dumb and makes the wicked face, teasing her by telling that if she felt sad because our boy is leaving. Hearing this, she gets flustered and asks Mirio if her behavior was that obvious. Our emo girl is such a bully that she tells her that she was very obvious and it's a natural reaction. Even if it was other beside her, they would have a similar reaction. Mirio tells her to not worry, since according to her she has never seen a person more beautiful than Miso. As for Yeon-myeong, she thinks that although he didn't say anything, his reaction said it all, and he is surely conscious of her. Moving on to Yeon-myeong, he is wondering about a normal family. The next moment he dreams about marrying Miso, having a child and raising him to be a martial artist, seeing them get married and have grandchildren. This is daydreaming beyond one's wildest dreams. It's like you guys dreaming about having a girlfriend in this lifetime. Yeon-myeong can't believe that he would be nervous just by looking at someone in this life. While staring at the sky, he wonders that this is probably what it feels like in ordinary life. He wants to visit that place once again, but the problem right now is the Black Death Alliance. Although they didn't directly bring down the Tang family like the Demon Lord pervert, their subordinates intruded the contest, which is certainly a bothersome presence. Moreover, as long as they remain in Sichuan province, they will inevitably clash one day. Moving on to the Black Death Alliance territory in Sichuan, we see a servant getting scolded because the Tang family's influence has been rapidly growing. And all this is said by the trash with even trashier bangs. But she cannot do anything as she was warned by the alliance leader. She is extremely angry because the other leader didn't accept her request of attacking the Tang clan family, as the alliance had ordered them to not attack the clan. So it's best for her to stay quiet until his anger subsides. Remembering all this, she gets angry and throws her apple towards the servant. According to the information, both the new head and the family head of the clan has reached the fire real mastery or close to it, yet all the alliance head is doing is watch and wait for the right opportunity. With her current self, she cannot avenge those two twin sword retard that got owned in part 3 or part 4. That's when she realizes that since she cannot move herself, she remembers about what the alliance head ordered, that was to invite the Tang family head in the upcoming Sichuan gathering. So she will take this as an opportunity. Even now when she closes her eyes, all she hears is Twin Sword's cries for revenge. He probably treated her to an ice cream treat, if you know you know, so unless she eradicates the Tang clan, her anger will not subdue. The servant notices that its master is expelling killing intent because she need a sweet dessert, but since servant is ugly, she burn him to death, eagerly waiting to meet our mega chad. Unfortunately, we all know how she will be slapped to her death. Now I will show a short clip of a series you will probably like. He sees a big rat eating a human, but he can't understand why the others cannot see her true form and continues to lick her fangs, sorry I mean boots. She turns to Zhang Ping and asks him if he is okay since he looks pale. From the perspective of everyone it's a normal conversation, but in the eyes of Zhang Ping she is an ugly rat. We will name her Ugly Duckling. Since Zhang Ping isn't a dumb protagonist, he pretends to be fine and tells her that he had a nightmare last night. Taking this opportunity, he leaves from the place telling her that the classes are starting. Moving to Ugly Duckling, she feels the stench of fear, but for now it's only a doubt. Only to find his teacher eating a student. Seeing this abnormality, he runs to the roof thinking something is not right. Accessibility. Most of these celestial foxes are mid to high level. But even the city guards who had tons of high-level awakeners couldn't defeat these ugly rats. The second thing that he learned is that the one that killed Luo Shiyu, the big rat, is on another level, and if he tries to analyze it, the big rat will exactly know where he is. That thing might be a king-level monster. Unlike most mutated beasts, celestial foxes are really smart, and they are master of disguise. It's all an act, and primarily they target power, basically a visual effect ability. Even in this situation, this trash is trying to get some screen time. He is so deluded that he sneak attacks but gets owned. That's when another person enters the shop telling how everything has become a mess. She tells this trash to get out of here before she beats the hell out of him. Seeing her, this trash runs for his life. She then moves on to our chat and tells him how she is working hard to keep her shop running. Beast emerges from his heart and engulfs all the fire, but after it's done, Zhang Ping can't figure how the fire got extinguished. All of a sudden his heart starts feeling hot. After analyzing himself, he sees that his growth potential has increased again, so he probably unlocked another ability. Basically, awakening a new ability will increase growth potential. Leveling up an acquired ability will consume growth potential to level up. As long as he awakens new abilities, his limb. This is it for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe.